That is why I hate Joe Flacco. Hey guys, it's Ryan, back here for another video, guys, and today we have a great video for you. We have a awesome vlog starting off right away with some workouts. We're also going to be talking about weight loss. We're also going to be talking about life. Guys, it is a fantastic vlog, so if you have not already done so, smash that like button. Also subscribe to the channel if you are indeed new. Let's get right into it, guys. So starting off right away, I went on vacation. You guys know this, about a week ago, and I ended up quitting YouTube. I came back, but I quit YouTube for a week, but I wanted to take a break and really just, you know, take some time off. I mean, I did YouTube for 3.5 years, and doing that for that long, you kind of need a break. I have not missed a day in 3.5 years. It actually was going to be 4 years next month. So I think it was good for me to take a break, you know, take a week off, and just find myself with the fact of not doing this every single second of my life, right? So that's something I did, and I feel a lot better, and I'm more motivated to make videos more than ever. So nonetheless, guys, let's go ahead and talk about weight loss. So when I went on vacation, I had my first cheat meal. Now, my cheat meal was, I went to Five Guys in one day, twice. And I know you're like, oh my gosh, you went to Five Guys twice? I also walked during the vacation around 30,000 steps, or if you don't know the whole conversion rate there, 15 miles. I walked 15 miles at the beach, so I was able to go ahead and really help myself burn off those calories. Before I left for the beach, I was 211.8. And I'm hoping this will focus on here real fast. Let's see. Here we go. The 31st was when I left, and I was 211.8. Now, when I came back from the beach, even though I walked 15 miles, and I expected to be a lot more weight, right? Because I had my first cheat meal. I went from, you know, 211.8, cheat meal, even 15 miles of walking. I didn't expect it to be able to burn that off with that, you know, doing that. But I did. So I came back from the beach. Let me go ahead and make sure exactly what day. I came back Friday, which was November 2nd. Now, November 2nd, I didn't actually weigh myself. November 3rd was when I weighed myself. And that was, actually, no, I did weigh myself on November 2nd. November 2nd, and this will focus, I was 210.8. So you can see what I did the next day. I actually did gain weight, which always happens with weight loss. But I was actually 210.8. So I actually did lose, even though I ate Five Guys cheeseburgers twice in one day, I did actually lose weight because of the fact that I did burn it off. Plus, I think my body already, you know, I'm already working out every single day. So even though that's a lot of calories, I was able to burn it off pretty quickly. So how I'm doing it now when it comes to weight loss is I'm weighing myself once a week. Real fast. I'm going to try my best to put up graphics as I'm talking here of, you know, sorry, of my weight loss. But we go ahead and look at the 3rd. So, for example, what I'm doing now is I'm once a week. So, for example, the 27th, I was 211.4. A week later, so that includes my vacation and my cheat meal, the 3rd, I was 211.2. So, I lost 0.2 pounds in 1 week, which you guys know, healthy-wise, 1 to 2 pounds a week is what you want to hit, right? So losing 0.2 made me go insane. I mean, I gotta say, the one thing about weight loss, the one thing you really want to focus on is don't drive yourself nuts. Don't go insane over little numbers like this. But I lost 0.2 pounds in a week, and I was upset. I thought I, you know, failed my diet. I thought my cheat meal ended everything. I had to go ahead and just quit. I wanted not quit, but I had to go ahead and, like, pretty much starve myself. I didn't know what to do, right? But I calmed down. I took a chill pill. And I just said, you know what? That week, I wrote down on a list of paper everything that really, you know, changed in my diet since I came back. And since I came back, I didn't realize I was doing this, but I actually started eating 1 more yogurt, 1 more cup of milk, and 1 more protein bar a day. I cut that in my diet, and now, since the 3rd, which I was 211.2, today's Saturday, guys, and I just went ahead and weighed myself, and I'm 206.8. That's a 4.4 weight difference. So, coming off of the week I did my, I went to the beach, I ate Five Guys twice, I was not doing good on my habit. I came back home, I ate one more yogurt, one more protein bar, and one more, milk a day, which actually, total, I usually eat around 900 calories a day. With those things, I was eating 1,200, 1,300 a day. So it wasn't really like crazy calories. But carbs, it was. But after I did that, I went from 0.2 a week, last week, to this week, now 4.4. So, just key tip, guys, if you are on a diet, if you are on a weight loss with me, make sure you go ahead and sometimes you can give yourself a cheat meal. And if you do gain weight and it slows down your process a little bit, don't quit, don't feel bad. It's part of the process. And again, I'm going to try my best as I'm editing this video to put up some, pop up some things on the right hand, left hand side to kind of show you, don't weigh yourself every day. Weigh yourself once a week, not every day. You weigh yourself every day, you're going to go crazy. Trust me, I have done that before and I have gone crazy. I've weighed myself every day until this week. And it makes you go crazy. So with that in mind, guys, let's go ahead and get right into the workouts. By the way, I have ramped up my workouts, so no longer do I do the simple workouts. I have ramped up them to add a lot more things. Main reason why, I want to go ahead and improve my weight loss, one thing, and also work out my body more, add more muscle, all that kind of good stuff. So let's get right into it, guys. 1 second. Alright, guys, now getting into workout portion. We're going to start off right away with doing our benching. Now, this is arm day I am recording, so therefore we start off with benching, and then we go into the more chest exercises. We do chest explosions. I will also be doing ab workouts in this video. So a lot of those type of workouts, kind of like my daily routine. Now I have actually really pushed myself lately to push beyond just my simple workouts. I was doing simple workouts when I first started, but I wanted to really go ahead and push myself more. So some workouts I try my best to do is, first off, of course, a benching, as you can see right here. We also do dumbbell flies, dumbbell raises, dumbbell curls, dumbbell hammers, dumbbell shrugs, dumbbell elbows, dumbbell press, dumbbell bends, chest explosions, 10 sit-ups, crunches, around the world, air bike, 1 hour on the bike, and 30-second plank. So, of course, 1 hour on the bike is just my bike I do for 1 hour. Now, when I'm doing this right here, I don't know how many I actually do bench-wise, but my arm was hurting. Now, no excuses, ever no excuses. But I did go ahead and go to the doctor right before this, so I did have, I got shot in the arm from the flu shot, and then I gave blood on my right arm. So just keep that in mind. I'm pretty sure I get done my whole entire set I want to get done, which is about 7 or 8 per set and reps, and then of course per set I like to do like 2 or 3 sets. That's my goal. So if I don't hit that this video, that's probably why. Nonetheless though, weight wise, I have not really upgraded my weight on my bench much. Currently I'm looking, I believe this is 85 pounds. I was at 90. I was at 95. I took away 10, went back to 80 just because 95 was a little bit too much for me. And again, I've heard this a million times, and I kind of live by this philosophy, is it's not about how much weight you do, it's how many times you can do it, right? So if you can only do 105 pounds 2 times, it's not really helping you. If you can do 90 pounds 30 times, that's going to help you a lot more, right? So that's what I'm trying to do in these videos, is I'm trying my best to go ahead and make sure I can do the weight as many times as I can, so I can go ahead and help myself as much as possible. And of course, resting, breathing is something that I do not do too much, and I got to get better at doing it. I do not breathe too much when it comes to benching, and that's something that's very important to go ahead and, be able to get the bar down, back up, off your chest, everything like that. So guys, now we're going to go ahead and transition into our second part. What I'm going to go ahead and do for the second part is I'm going to raise the bench up. We're going to be raising it up, I believe, at a 30 or 40 degree angle. And I will be going ahead and actually doing a little bit more workouts. So right here you can see we're going to be now using the dumbbells, and now we're getting to the dumbbell flies, we're getting to the raises, and we're getting into the press. So what this is pretty much is there's 2 different ways I do this. First off, I do the dumbbell flies, which is just you hold each arm out to the left and right, then you go ahead and crunch up over and over again. You can see right here what I'm doing. Second thing we like to do here is we like to go ahead and press it. So again, just like I do with the bench press, except I'm doing it with dumbbells. So same concept, just not using the bench press, using dumbbells. And then of course the last one is going to be the press with each arm. So instead of doing it with both arms like this, like I am benching, I will be doing it with one arm at a time. Now at the moment, I have not been doing all these workouts, these crazy workouts, added workouts for a while. So that's why I'm not adding that much weight on. As I do go ahead and, you know, do these more and more, and a couple months pass, I will be adding more weight. Currently, I'm looking at 10 pounds per dumbbell, which I know is not that crazy much. But again, for me, it is a lot. For you, you might be sitting there thinking, oh my god, that's nothing. I could do that in my sleep. Well, congratulations, you are a master. Nonetheless, though, I am still, you know, currently working on that. Nonetheless, though, right here, the end of this part, I think it does get a little blurry, but I wanted to keep it in to show you guys what I'm doing. This is going to be dumbbell shrugs. You can do this either with the dumbbells or the bar, depending on what you want to do. Pretty much, you can see the concept I am doing is just going ahead and shrugging my shoulders with the weight. This one right here, I'm a little bit off camera, but you guys can see what I'm doing. What I'm doing here is going to be called the dumbbell hammers. What the hammers are is it's like you're hammering a nail, right? You're hammering a nail, you're just going up, down, almost as if you're hammering a nail. This one is going to be the dumbbell curls. I have not tried them with just one arm like I did the press. I'm kind of getting more into the whole one arm only workout. But again, guys, really trying to work out my chest. Now, real fast, I do want to go ahead and talk about one thing. And this is one thing that I've been really worrying about for a very long time. Is this is, by the way, this is chest explosions. Now, personally, I can't do this by doing a whole push-up. So if you guys do want to go ahead and follow me on this chest explosion, and you can't do a complete full push-up, or you can, but you just can't do it with the chest explosion, this is the beginner's version. The beginner's version is just going ahead and putting or getting down on both your knees while you're doing the push-up, pushing down and then pushing up off the ground. So you're pretty much hopping off the ground, then you get up and then you jump to your left or right a good amount of distance, and you do the same thing again. Again, if you all do not want to do the beginner version, you guys can go ahead and do the actual full version, which is just doing an actual push-up, and then when you go down, you push up. So again, I can't do an actual push-up while doing this, so that's why I'm not doing the actual full one, but I'm doing the knee version. So it's something that I really had issue with my whole entire life has been man boobs. Now, obviously, man boobs comes from two different things. First off, it comes from either you are very fat and you have a lot of fat on you, or you have this I don't want to call it disease, but you have a condition. That's it, condition called gynecomastia. Now, I probably said that completely incorrect. What it is pretty much is as men go through puberty, they get female breast tissue. All guys do. Yes, you at home watching, you did too. But 90% of males get rid of it by the time they get out of puberty. Personally speaking, 10% don't. That's 10%. Now, I'm not 100% if I have it or not. I asked the doctor. He didn't know if I had it. So, I might be seeing a more professional doctor, you know, an actual better doctor. No, not a better doctor, but a more, I can't think of the word. Someone who knows more about this whole entire thing, right? So I might go ahead and see them and see if I actually do have it. But if I do have it, weight loss is not going to be getting rid of it. You can only get rid of it through surgery. If you don't have it, you can get rid of it through weight loss if you have man boobs. So just key tip, but I will be going ahead and seeing a surgeon, or not surgeon, but a professional doctor more qualified for exactly what I might have. And we will go ahead and see if I do have it or not. Now, my plan is to lose a little bit more weight. I am 206, I saw at the beginning of this video. So when I get down to like 190 on Christmas, or a little bit after Christmas, I will be going ahead and seeing that doctor if my man boobs are not gone. If they are, I won't be. If they are, I will be seeing a doctor and possibly getting the surgery. And if I do get the surgery, guys, I will keep you guys updated. I will show you guys the process, not of me getting surgery, but I'll show you guys me going in to get surgery and show the results afterwards. So again, if I do have it, I'll get surgery and get it removed. If I don't have it, we'll find out after I get 190 and I tighten my chest a lot more and do a lot more chest workouts. I'm hoping I don't have it, but based on the signs, I 110% believe I have it. So, gonna be scary, but we're gonna have to go ahead and wait and see what ends up happening. But of course, guys, now we're getting into the dumbbell elbows. And with that in mind, we are actually going to be ending off this video with a couple of things. First off, we have a video of my dog, because my dog is the cutest thing in the whole entire world. Don't even at me. And then next thing, we're going to go ahead and finish off with a Joe Flacco story. 1 second, guys. So my dog is currently missing my dad because he's not home right now. He is with my mom at an event. So he is currently, my dog is currently trying to go to my dad's room because of the fact that he is not home. Come here, stay out of the camera, Bubbles. Oh, no, he's gonna try to sniff that. But yeah, he's not happy because of the fact that he's not home. So he's upset, and now he is waiting. But my dad's not gonna be home for another hour. My dog doesn't understand that. So I kind of have to. I mean, look. Look. He's not home, man. He's not home yet. You gotta wait, man. You gotta wait. But Bubba's is another hour. I gave him snackies, so I don't think he's hungry because he got snackies. Obviously, I don't want to cook eggs and stuff, but got his snackies, so waiting to see on that one. Although, update about my dog. I told you guys about a month ago, 2 months, 3 months ago, that he needed to get surgery. He needs to get neutered, even though he is an older dog. He needs to get neutered because of his butt glands are messed up, and they're actually, the prostate gland is pushing on his butt glands, messing everything up, so he needs to get neutered. So that's not gonna be fun, but he is not a happy camper right now because my dad's not home. And I know he wants him to be home. I know, man, I know, Romeo, you want him to be home, but he's not home yet. So he does it sometimes when he wants people to be home. He'll just wait by the door. But yeah. Alright guys, now to end off this video, I have a story to tell you. If you like the video so far, make sure to like and subscribe button. Nonetheless though, I'm a Ravens fan. I love the Ravens. Favorite team, right? Awesome team. But I have some secret beef with Joe Flacco. And I've honestly had this beef with Joe Flacco. This happened in 2010. So he got drafted in 2008, I believe, and this happened in 2010, so second year, right? And it's kind of funny, because at this time, he wasn't doing that great. If you guys do not know, even though we won the Super Bowl in 2012, we were actually going to cut him if we didn't make the playoffs and do good, because he wasn't doing good after that, right? He wasn't doing good. 2008, he led to the AFC Championship game versus Pittsburgh Steelers, and he wasn't doing good in, like, the years before 2012. I forget exactly what years he was doing exactly bad, but we were actually going to cut him if he didn't do good. He did great. We gave him a new contract, right? Contract was up, blah, blah, blah. Nonetheless, though, I used to go to the Ravens training camp process every year, okay? Every single year, I would go to the Ravens training camp process. And how they work, Ravens training camp process, I don't know if you guys have been to any training camp process, but how they work is you go there, and the parents get to sit on the sidelines, and the kids 15 or under, I was 15 or under, get to go ahead and go on the field, and they actually get to go ahead and go into this like little special section, right? A little area they have designated for all the kids. Well, if you guys do not know, I'm 21 right now, so 8 years ago, it was 13, okay? So I went into the little section, the area where all the kids, well, we all were stationed, and we would wait there, and then the players come by and give us autographs, right? Some of them would, some of them wouldn't. Well, I gotta give some breakdown of this because this is gonna be the players that are the nicest in the world and the players that are the biggest douches, okay? And no shot in any player because they could have had a bad day that day, or they could have just not been the greatest person that day, okay? Well, first off, there's one player I'll give Yo before Joe Flacco, okay? Because I gotta say one thing, and I'll give Joe Flacco this. Some of the players, Derek Mason, were douches. And some of the players weren't, okay? So, for example, Joe Flacco wasn't that douche. He messed with me. Derek Mason, for example, so what the players would do is after a process, they come over and they walk, right? And we have the older section, which is like 16 and 17, and then we have the younger section, which is 8 through 15, right? So I was in that section. And the older players they don't really like to sign for the older kids, okay? They know the older kids are kind of just there to make money. The younger kids are there because we want autographs, because we love the players, right? So they don't really sign the older kids. They just signed the younger kids, mainly. Well, Derek Mason, who used to be a wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens, he came over and we all, like, you know, the whole entire, all us kids, he was the best receiver at the time. We had him and Mark Lane, right? So we're all screaming, Derek, come over here, man. We want autographs. Come on, Derek. And he just went like this, started waving at us and like started walking. And then he turns around and moonwalks backwards past us, not giving us any autographs. Now, again, I say I'm not taking any shots at players for doing stuff like that because of the fact that, you know, it's like, he might be tired, okay? He just practices, he's tired, he's going in to be done, right? And that's something that, you know, not the worst thing in the world. Now, waving at us and getting us excited, going like this, he went like this, like, oh yeah, come on, let's get excited. And then just leaving us, I thought that was kind of douchey. But again, it's just my personal opinion. He might have been tired. I have no issue with that, right? I know, at the time I did, but now I don't have no issue nowadays. Then we had other players like Ray Lewis, who, don't get me wrong, was nothing wrong with him. How he did his signings was he came out and he had 2 cheerleaders on his arms. No joke. Not gonna lie. He's the only player to walk out. Well, literally, he looked like a superstar. No joke. Like, every other player just walked over, you know, pads on, sweating. Oh, come on, give me the ball. Ray Lewis walks out. Everyone's cheering. He has a cheerleader on each arm and just walking down, signing stuff. He goes, one thing on it. I only sign one thing. Grabs my football, signs it, puts it back in my chest. Everything, right? That's the only thing that he would only sign one thing per person. So he had a cheerleader on his arm. I honestly thought that was hilarious. I thought I was like, oh my god, this is Ray Lewis and he has to have a cheerleader on each arm. That's just how it works, right? But other players, like there was a player named Rodney Prude. I actually still have his autograph. That man right there, Rodney Prude, nicest man you ever meet. Ever in my life. There is 2 players you will meet that was the nicest players in your life, guys. And this is just Ravens here. Troy Smith, he's a quarterback, was a quarterback. Not Troy Smith, and Rodney Prude. Rodney Prude didn't make the team, I don't believe. I think he got cut right after what happened. Oh, he got cut right after that training camp, so sad to say, but he went inside the building, grabbed Ray Lewis's cleats and other players' cleats like Terrell Suggs, all those guys, Ed Reed, came out and gave them to us. Nicest guy ever. And you know, the funny thing was, Ed Reed refused to sign any autographs, refused to sign us autographs for us, and he just kind of, you know, he did the whole, he actually, no, it was him and T Sizzle were in a golf cart, and they drove past us going like this. And I got so ticked off. I was like, come on, you gotta sign our autographs. But they just drove past us like fist bumping in the air. But he actually went inside the locker room and got stuff for us and brought it out and gave us it. It was amazing. I gotta say, nicest guy you ever meet, Rodney Prude. Troy Smith, same thing. He was a very nice guy. Now let's get to Joe Flacco. Actually, we're fast. Matt Stover was also a really good guy. Matt Stover only, or kicker back in the day, he only signed the older people stuff. He didn't sign the younger people stuff. Main reason why, I don't know, but I was able to go ahead and get into the corner of the younger people, like, area. And I actually reached my hand over and he grabbed my football, signed it, and gave it back. So I did get Matt Stover's autograph, even though technically he didn't sign any younger person's autographs. But let's go ahead and get into Joe Flacco. So Joe Flacco came over, and obviously at the time in 2010, he wasn't the phenomenal sensation he would be in 2012, 2013 when he wins the Super Bowl, right? He was just Joe Flacco. And at the time in 2010, you know, I don't know. I mean, I wasn't too excited to see him, like, as much as I was to see Terrell Suggs, Ray Lewis, or Ed Reed, or Derek Mason, actually. I really liked Derek Mason until that day. But it was still exciting to see him, so he went down the line of people, like we saw at the very back, went down the line, and he signed every single person's autograph. Guys, I'm not lying to you here. He signed every single person's autograph. There wasn't one person he missed, except Only person he missed. Now, you might be saying, come on. He probably just didn't see you. One thing, I was like 230 pounds. You can't tell me he didn't see me. I was fatter than I was 4 months ago when I was 13. He didn't saw me. But nonetheless, though, you know, he might say, okay, well, you know, he's busy. He's tired. He might have not saw you. He did. You know how I know he did? He grabbed my football. Joe Flacco, I handed him the football, because that's how everyone was doing, to sign the football. He took my football, laughed a little bit, and threw me it back. He threw me my football that I gave him to sign. Everyone else is giving me football to sign. He signs them. He laughs and throws me a perfect spiral back. So, I shouldn't be mad, because I caught a pass from Joe Flacco, at the time, our quarterback. So I could say that one thing. I've caught a pass from Joe Flacco. But I didn't want a pass from Joe Flacco. I wanted an autograph. So he signs every single person. And as he's leaving, I'm like, Joe, you didn't sign my football. You just threw me a pass. He looks at me and he goes, I gotta go. I gotta go, bro. I gotta go, man. And he just walks away. He didn't say, like, bro, man. I forget what exactly he said. But he said, I gotta go, pretty much. And he walks away. Signed every single person in that area. No joke, I was petty, okay? I asked every single person in that area, did he sign your autograph? They all say, oh yeah, he signed an autograph. Yeah, he signed it. Did not sign mine. And again, it's not like he didn't see me. Grabbed my football. And he threw me a perfect spiral. But he didn't sign it. And that is why I hate Joe Flacco. I don't hate Joe Flacco, but he's definitely not my favorite quarterback or favorite player. After that, that really made me have a negative impression on him. But again, I have no true beef with him, no issue with him. He is a decently okay quarterback, and Lamar Jackson is now a starter. And Lamar Jackson is going to win a Super Bowl. Guys, Joe Flacco is now hurt for 4 to 5 weeks. He has a hip injury. So that means that Lamar Jackson is going to be playing the Bengals. Cincy, we have Jackson. Seriously though, guys, if you guys want to hear more stories of Ravens practices I've had, definitely tell me down below, guys, and I'll go ahead and tell you in another separate video. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe button. Peace out, guys.